Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Just want to do a quick update on Bitcoin and Ethereum, just on my thoughts on what's going on in the market. Yeah, I've left the update for a couple of days because quite simply not much has really changed. Again, it's all been news related. There's been a few fake outs, hard to sort of predict at times, but again, simply we're still playing in this range here. It's been over over 2 months now, been in this range. So again, just waiting for that big trade breakout is what we're looking for. So what we did see, sort of a couple of days, I think yesterday we saw the sort of attempt at the breakout to the range high, but again we got that double top rejection, straight back down, and we're just finding support now at the 36.7 region. So yeah, as it stands, I am short. So again, I sort of identified the fake out, came back down. Yeah, short around 73.9 sort of region, so sort of break even at the moment. Shed a little bit of profit down as we wicked into the order block here, but again, nothing concrete. But yeah, overall, this to me is a bearish pattern. We're seeing a few things on Twitter, people expecting again the huge breakout to 80,000. I don't really entertain that unless we start reclaiming sort of this sort of level at the 75 region, but nonetheless, we need to see a break on volume. But before we do that, again, the reason I am short at the moment, again, the invalidation is above this high. So if we go above 74.5, I will be closing out of that or stopped out. So yeah, it's only small risks. There's nothing major involved, but yeah. So what I am sort of looking for, again, we can sort of treat this move here as an impulse. So you've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excuse me, sorry for my voice. So what we do expect after we've had the impulse down, we expect to have the three-wave correction, and then another leg down. So ideally, I was sort of looking for something, and still am until it's invalid, to something like this. The only way this would be invalid for me is if we started coming up above sort of 75 region, and then obviously this to me would then be invalid, so we'll be taking out this order block here. That point I'll probably flip long up to the 80,000 sort of target. So yeah, I am short at the moment. I'm expecting this to be sort of some sort of B-wave correction, ultimately coming down to the 72.4, 73 sort of region. Yeah, no, when you've got global politics involved, the price movements are very sort of wild. It's hard to pinpoint exactly what's going to happen, but to be safe, all we can do is just stick with the ranges, keep the risk small, and yeah, just go from there. So that's my current thought. Again, so I've been looking for a move down to here. Then if we continue down, again, we'll play it down again to the 70,000 lower. But again, there's a possibility from this point here, if we fail to reclaim these highs here, again we get that sort of drop down to 72.4, and then potentially if we spike up, we could look for sort of something like this. And then the big drop, but the big drop inevitably I'm looking for to happen. But yeah, so that's Bitcoin. Ethereum, it's been my nemesis for a couple of days. I've had a few trades, but yeah, I've been stopped out unfortunately. So what I've sort of been looking for, it's more of a breakdown. Again, we have the sort of consolidation here. This to me is a very bearish sort of consolidation pattern. It's full of three waves, but fair play, the bulls looking like they potentially, again, if we reclaim 2,350, that would be a long for me up to the highs. So I'll be keeping an eye on that. But yeah, I think I am stopped out as of now. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5. But that's fine. Again, you win some, you lose some. You're not going to win every trade. It's very unrealistic. So again, if we do continue to hold below here, we see a bigger rejection. You'd be looking for that move down to 2270. That's order block here to fill in that FVG, and then sort of continue reverse from here, or we just continue down and hold short. But yeah, out of a trade for now. Again, it's been very wicky, dancing about. it's not been nice to trade, unfortunately. So my sort of thesis was we would sort of rejected, say, this range here. So this is the range high, range low. Big fake out, rejections down to here, but again, quick reversal back, and yeah, it's not been the best to trade. The dynamics have been not ideal. But again, you win some, you lose some. So we're out of a trade. We move on to the next one and try and get some of those losses back. But what I have been doing in the groups, again, if I am seeing sort of a conflict of bullish and bearish action, I do tend to hedge. So I did call a long from XRP this morning. So that did help with some losses. Again, it's a 1.6 move now. I do expect us to go up to 1.4, so that should help offset some of the losses. Hype as well, been very bullish on Hype. I think it's a brilliant coin. Again, I am long as it stands, so a lot of those losses from Ethereum they're taken out from Hype here. So again, beautiful trade. We're currently at what 1.95%. So yeah, we keep that going. We're going to be taking profit soon. 45. If you're looking for a new trade, quite simply reclaim this level here, pump up, continue up, and then you sort of say where to take profit from that point. Let me zoom out. So all we do is look for the next resistance zone, which currently sits not too far above, but you're looking at the 45.8 region. But again, you're still looking at a so 1.5, but that's your start point, and again you'll just ride it up if the bulls continue to dominate. But yeah, it's one of my favourite coins. You know, you got higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. This is beautiful price action. So inevitably, I do expect to hit the 60 region, and I am currently long as we stand on that. So yeah, it's been a dancey day. Again, not every day is perfect. I won't pretend and say I'm always profitable. We're not about lying here. We're about helping each other out, good or bad. But again, we do call the big moves, the big drops, the big ups. But the choppy action, it can get difficult sometimes to be exactly right. But we don't tend to overtrade. We keep it short, and we just see how we go from there. So again, we'll see how Bitcoin plays out. If we take over 74.5, I'll be stopped out, and I'll just look for new positions. But if that happens, again, the two altcoins I'm riding at the moment, they will continue to bring a profit. So just exhaust what the bulls are doing. In terms of my stop out, again, I'll lose money there, but I'll reclaim it back from the hedges. So there's little tips and tricks you can use to help if price action is a little bit airy-fairy. All right. So yeah, just a quick update. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. I will be making longer videos. I've just had a really busy few weeks, sort of health and family. But I'll make sure I am sort of more in-depth sort of updates. And I do hope you find the updates helpful. I love making videos. I'm very passionate about trading and sort of analysis. You know, I've done it for well over 10 years, and yeah. It's been a really good journey so far, and it's great to meet new people. Again, if you guys are interested in the private groups, do check out in the descriptions the sort of links as well. And send me a message, come on board. Affordable monthly sort of options. You can DM me once you're in. I'll get you straight into the groups. And obviously we like to teach. We like to learn from each other different trading techniques, and more importantly, you'll get the directions per day of what my thoughts and opinions. Again, nothing's financial advice, of course, but yeah. So hope you enjoyed the update, guys. Take care. I'll see you in the next one.